Yeah, anyway. Hey everybody, it's Super Baseman 275 back with episode 2 of my Pokemon Yellow Let's Play. In the last episode, we got to Viridian City after obtaining our Snorlax. Yeah, we got our first Pokemon. It's a Pikachu. I named it Snorlax. Though I have a feeling I'm going to rename it. As to what? I'm gonna let that be a surprise. Anyway, if you can tell, definitely my stats are all off from last episode. Because, well, one, the last video that I made was, what's the word I'm looking for? Converting. Yeah, I was running it through my editor. I decided to mess around. I thought this was my other file, so of course I ran straight into the Pokemon Mart and initiated the cutscene that I'm about to show you guys. But after doing that, I had to restart and go all the way back. Go through starting right after the battle with Bob, who is our rival. Yeah, but after that, I went and I literally grinded levels on. I just went and grinded for experience, grinded ground, something like that, on Route 1. So yeah, in this episode, we're gonna go ahead and walk on into the Pokemon Mart. Here we go. Hey, you came from Pallet Town? You know Prof Oak, right? His order came in. Will you take it to him for me? Oh, got Oak's parcel. Great. So this place doesn't deliver, and Oak's too lazy to walk, take a 5-minute walk to Viridian City. God, Oak. Such laziness. Anyway, I was running down to him. I think I am severely overleveled right now, so I'm just going to skip all of this. The Pokemon series has some of my favorite music from video games in general. So yeah, let's go talk to Oak.
Oh, ow. How is my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to like you a lot. You must be talented. As a Pokemon... My phone went off. As a Pokemon trainer. What, do you have something for me?
Oh, delivered Oak's parcel.
Ah, this is the custom Pokeball I ordered. Thanks, Al. By the way, I must ask you to do something for me.
Gramps. I've got to cut for just a second. Sorry about that. My little sisters have been in and out of the house all day today. Like I said in the last episode, I tried to record when nobody's home, so them being in and out has been a bit of a bother. So every time I hear, gosh, even the wind blowing the door kind of like throws me into get my sisters out of the house mode. So yeah, sorry about all that cutting. Good in the last couple episodes. Cool, got a Pokedex from Oak.
To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream, but I'm too old, obviously. I can't do it, so I want you to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. Blah, 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 blah.
Yes, leave it all to him, because I'm not going to complete your stupid Pokedex for you. Sorry to say. Borrow a town map from his sister. Jerk? Okay, so what he just said is he's going to go borrow a town map from his sister. He's going to tell her not to let us use one, because he is a stuck-up douche. Let's see. As you run an errand here, this will help you. Okay, maybe he just, maybe I beat him here or something? I don't know. I got a map that I'm never gonna use, because I know my way around Kanto like the back of my hand. But yes. Oh, the one thing I really hate about this game, the limited item inventory thing. You can hold, I'm not sure if it's 15 or 20 items, but it is a major pain. Now, you may have noticed that unlike in most of today's Pokemon games, But even, no, I guess starting next gen. Yeah, Professor Oak didn't give us any Pokeballs. Bob obviously didn't give us any Pokeballs, because he's a jerk. The aide didn't give us any Pokeballs, so we're fresh out of Pokeballs right now. We can't catch anything, at least not until we get back up to the Martin Viridian City and go buy some for ourselves. Anyway, I think I'm going to start cutting out random encounters. I'll do most of my leveling up and stuff off screen, most of my training and stuff off screen. So that way I don't bog down this entire LP with nothing but Pidgey battles, because trust me, Pidgey battles are annoying. You'll soon see. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to start cutting them here. Or after this battle, I'm going to start cutting them. Oh, yeah, one thing I forgot to mention. I actually ran into a level 7 Pidgey when I was down here grinding earlier. Level 7. I didn't know those existed down here, but apparently they do. How are we on stupid Pokedex? Are we on moves? Yeah, I need to run to the Pokemon Center. If I'm lower than half of my PP on on Thundershock, because that is Pikachu's main attacking move. It did learn. It did learn. So far, it has learned Tail Whip, which I believe it learned in the first episode through the battle. It also learned Thunder Wave at level 8 and Quick Attack at level 11. So right now it should know Thundershock, Quick Attack, Tail Whip, Thunder Wave. Now my approach to Pokemon is quite weird, I guess, compared to other people's. Go ahead and buy 5 Pokeballs. Yeah, like I said, my approach to this game is kind of weird, just because I don't do much. I don't use many non-attack moves. I like, the way I do this is I run through attack. I am all offense, no defense. I don't use any defensive moves. I will very rarely use a status condition move unless I'm like trying to catch something that's important. Anyway, if you come up here to this little cut bush right here, which you can get rid of with cut later on in the game, if you hit A, you will find a potion. Yes, it's very useful actually. The more free potions, the better. So yeah, if you go out this way, you'll find route. No. I cannot remember what route this is, and I think the sign's up there, so I can't get to it. Anyway, if you follow this route to the end, you'll find the Pokemon League headquarters, which will lead you through, and you have to go through there with all the badges till you can get to the Elite Four, who are the final bosses of this game. In this route, there are several new Pokemon you could find. You've got... what? I'm sorry, I told you I was going to cut battles, but if I find anything that's... I don't know. Anyway, trying to find the new Pokemon, you have the Nidoran family, both male and female. This one is female, actually. Ha, there we go. Nidoran female. The Nidoran family is straight up poison types. They are poison type right now, I believe. Nidoking and Nidoqueen are poison and ground. I'll see if I can find the other 2 new Pokemon you can find on this route. Where is it? Oh no, make that 4 new Pokemon you can find on this route. There's Spearow. Spearow is it is pretty much a mirror of Pidgey. I like Spearow just because it learns flying moves earlier. As a matter of fact, I think I'll actually try to catch this one. Now, I'm going to kill it if I attack it. Well, let's see. Attack, come on, Spearow, hang in there, yes. Okay, see, it learns Peck, like, instantly. I think it's the first move it ever learns. Anyway, so I'm gonna use a Pokeball. Come on. There we go. Spearow was caught. Cool. Yeah, Spearow, tiny bird. Inept at flying high. However, it can fly around very fast to protect its territory. Want to give a nickname to Spearow? Hey, you know what? It's been 10 minutes. I'm going to let you decide. Actually, no. I'm not going to get into that now. What I will do, though, is I'm going to give this Spearow the nickname that I usually give it. Any Spearow I ever catch shall now be known as Speary, just because that's a pretty decent nickname. Or so I think. Anyway, yeah, what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to ask you guys to start giving me nicknames for the Pokemon I catch. If you'll just comment, or if you'll leave a comment or whatever, and, you know, with a nickname in it, I may end up using your name for a Pokemon I catch. So yeah, if you'll leave that down in the comments, I'll try to use, I'll try to use people's suggestions on that. Anyway, well, the main reason I came down here was mainly for something that I will show you guys now. If you come down here before you get your first gym badge, you can battle Bob again. Bob, your rival. I guess I shall refer to him as Bob. You can battle Bob again. So, let's battle Bob again. He walks really slowly, even though his legs are moving faster than he's moving. Your Pokemon name? Forget it. You probably don't have any badge. The card won't let you through. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger? I'm a hipster. I played Pokemon before it was cool. Blah, 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 blah. God, Bob. Such an annoyance. Okay, so Bob sends out a level 9 Spearow. Now, here's a little thing that you'll probably get used to seeing. I'm going to show all, like, major battles with all major trainer battles. If there's a trainer battle that's not really required, like you can get around it, I probably won't show it. And then I'll go back and battle it off screen. So, yeah. Anyway, so what you're going to want to do is, if you've got a weak Pokemon or whatever, put it in front. Then switch out to your stronger Pokemon. In my case, is Snorlax. Yeah. And then let that Pokemon pwn whatever's in front of you. And then your other Pokemon will gain experience. But use Eevee. Yes, I'm going to switch back to Speary. No, don't attack. No. Yeah, well, I guess that worked. Anyway, now I'm going to switch out to Snorlax. Thunder Shock. Yeah, this is going to be just like the first battle. Except I've got the better moves again. So yeah, just like the first battle. Yeah, go ahead and knock out the Eevee. Spear grew to level 5. And now defeated Bob. Aw, you just lucked out. Pokemon that use many tough trainers, I figure out how to get past them. Get past them? Wow, I even try to battle them? Weakling. Anyway, yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this episode. So, I think I'm actually probably gonna go and level up Speary some. And maybe level up Snorlax a little bit. Anyway, like I said, if you have any suggestions for Pokemon nicknames, just leave a comment down in the comment box. Now, I'll try to use your names. You know, if I think it's really good, I'll definitely use it. So yeah. I think that's it for this episode. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Till then, this has been Super Baseman 275. And this is Pokemon Yellow.